So in this video, we're going to track my spending from August 17th to August 23. I get paid tomorrow, which is August 24th. If you would like to see how I did this week, keep watching. Hey guys, it's Kristine. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about budgeting in my bullet journal. On this channel, I talk about budgeting as a single mom of 2 adult kids. I have a son at home who lives with me and a daughter who's away at college. My goals are to get my spending under control, save up for retirement, build an emergency fund, and try to stay out of debt, all while still trying to live my life. My short-term goal, however, is to manage a smaller paycheck while watching all of my daughter's games this year. It's her senior year as a college student athlete, and I'm determined to be there for all of her games, even if in the short term it means more expenses and less pay. If you would like to join me on this journey, please consider subscribing, hit that like button below, and comment if you want to see more content like this. It would help my channel very much. So I've actually really been anxious to do this. I'm used to doing my check-ins 3 times every 2 weeks, or 3 times in 2 weeks, but I've switched to doing it weekly, so we're seeing how that went. You're gonna see a little bit more of my bullet journal than you usually do because I went ahead and just started writing in it. Anyhow, so we're gonna start on the 18th. We left off the previous week on the 16th. So, anyway, I did have that teledoc appointment on the 17th. It was free for me to do the teledoc appointment. Basically, I got a phone call from a doctor. He barely asked me anything really. He basically wanted to know if the consult was just for a refill, and he asked me how many I usually take and how many usually come per prescription and that sort of thing. So all that was already in my medical history, so I think he just wanted to have something to document. But he sent that prescription to the pharmacy right away, and I was able to pick it up the next day. I could have picked it up that day, but I decided to wait till the 18th. So anyhow, that was $55 for my refill, which is a 3-month supply. And that came out of my meds category. On the 20th, I spent $3.25 at Costco for food. My son and I got a hot dog and a soda. I did have a no spend on the 17th, on the 19th. On the 20th, I also Apple paid my daughter $50, and this came out of her food category. So I did send her that $50. And also on the 20th, I bought myself a top for $17.29. And yes, it was Hello Kitty. That's been sitting in my cart for the longest time, and I finally just did it. And yes, I know I have no money in my clothes category, but I had a free subscription to the Walmart Plus thing, and it would give me free shipping if I went ahead and took advantage of that. The other option would have been to, if I did not have that subscription, I would have to spend a little extra money, I think $35 to get the free shipping. I know that's a crappy excuse, but that's what I had at the time. And like I said, I'd been wanting this top for like months now. So anyhow, on the 21st, I went to Costco for gas. I filled up with $53.48. At the time, it was $4.69.9 per gallon. Just a few days prior, it was $4.59.9. So I don't know why it went up 10 cents. So I did go ahead and fill up a full tank. There are a few neighboring Costco's that were a little bit cheaper, but it didn't warrant, like it wasn't that much cheaper for me to like drive all the way over there just to get the cheaper gas price. On the 21st, I also went to Walgreens. I spent $12.72 for a pack of Capris. And on the 21st, I went to Costco and got some eggs and spaghetti noodles and some naan. It's like a flat bread that I always see it there, but I've never bought it. And then they had free samples. I tried it. I've also seen it on Katie of the House's shopping trips sometimes, or even her, I think she had a food prep video where she made little pizzas out of the naan bread. But yeah, I do have some dal, D-A-L. I hope I'm saying that right. I think it would go great with that. So we're gonna bring this to our weekend trip as one of our food options. The spaghetti noodles, I have a ton of spaghetti sauce, so I just got, I believe it's a 6-pack or 8-pack of spaghettis. Could I have gotten it cheaper at a regular grocery store? Probably, but these were like organic and Italian, you know, anyway. And you already know about the eggs. Today I spent $12.72 again at Walgreens, again for a pack of Capris. And so I did have a no spend on the 22nd. So there. So I think overall I did good, but let's take a look. Let's see how everything falls. So sort of just a spoiler alert, I already know that my balance on here doesn't match what's in my account. That's because I had some things that had come out a little bit late on my credit card and I needed to pay that off. So I am going to be reshuffling my money again today. So if you stick around to the end, that's what I'm going to be doing. But right now we're going to go over my budget categories and compare them to my spending tracker. So we're going to pull the numbers from the spending tracker. And this is gas for car and work. And I spent $53.48. So that's 70 minus 53.48. Okay, so that's 16.52. So that was gas and car. For groceries, I had the 28.07. Um, 72.52 minus 28.07. So that's 44.45 left in groceries. For household, I did not spend anything. So that is 22.57 left over. Eating out, I only spent $3.25. I was a little restrictive on the eating out because I know that we have the travel coming up. So I wanted to make sure I had some money for that. And to be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to continue on just $50 every 2 weeks once we start traveling. So same reason with the groceries. I was very restrictive on the groceries, and I am saving that. I'm kind of saving it for when we go out of town. We're gonna end up buying stuff from the grocery store. Probably like ready-made foods to eat. Copays, I didn't pay anything for the Teladoc, so this stays at $80, which was a huge relief because my other option was to go like to urgent care if it came down to it. And I did go a little bit over in my medications category, so I started out with 53. You guys see that? $53.49, and I did spend $55, so I'm there at negative $151. And then for allowance, I spent, I know this is $25.44 because, see, and I was afraid of this. I did go over, so by $3.08. I think this contributes to my balance not matching what's in my bank account. So that's, you know, sort of an ongoing issue. Uncategorized, technically 0, so that's going to stay at $10. So all in all for this week, I spent $53.48, $28.07, $3.25, $55, $25.44. So that's $165.24. And then in leftover, I have $16.52 plus $44.45 plus $22.57 plus $22.15 plus $80 minus $151, $1.51 minus $3.08 plus $100 plus $10. So it's $291.10. And then if we add that back to the $165.24, it should be $456.28. But it's not, because it's me. And all right, as always, this is like a recurring nightmare. Okay. Let me find out where I went wrong, and I'll be back with a whiteout. Okay, so I found my error. It was up here. I went ahead and did the closeout totals over here too. Oh, where'd it go? So this was $22.51, not $22.57. That's okay. So then that makes this $291.04. And those match. So we're gonna continue down. Okay. So food for my daughter, I did send her $50. And so total left is 0. Total spent is 50. So ending total is 0. And for laundry, she opted not to get that $20 right now. She is going to wait until tomorrow, or at least after tomorrow's paycheck, and go ahead and load her laundry app. So laundry has $20 left. And then other is 0. That's sort of just a placeholder. I'm not anticipating, like, I am not expecting it to get used, but it's just there just in case. So this is 20. Okay. So 70 minus 50 is 20. So for gas and car for travel, I did not technically spend anything in there because I went ahead and put it towards my bill. Oh, so ending total is actually 0 here. Parking venue, I did put in that $129 at the beginning, and then the $100 for tickets, and I didn't spend anything there. So that is not till this weekend, which I'm so excited about. So for my ending totals here, should be 229. So 229, 229. That makes sense. For beauty and hair, I'm just still continuing this because they are my sinking funds. Obviously, they're not meant to be used all the time, but I did have nothing for hair, nothing for brows, nothing for car maintenance, nothing for gifts and giving. I did spend $17.29 from clothing, and so I'm negative $17.29, and then nothing from subscriptions. So I have not canceled my Disney Plus and Hulu. So because I haven't done that, I didn't allow myself to get the HBO Max app or subscription. So if I drag my feet on the Disney Plus and Hulu, then that is how long I'm dragging my feet before allowing myself to get the HBO Max. So it only seems fair. So let's do the total left. Let's just do it this way. 250 minus 158.25. That should have been a plus. 158.25 plus 250.15 plus 48.39 minus 1729 plus 105. So 794.50. And this should be 811.79 minus 1729 equals 7. Yeah. So because that was the only one transaction I had, all these just go over to the side. So because I don't do the 3 check-ins, I think closeout is going to be so much easier. But I do have, what am I doing? Okay. I do have to zero out some of these balances. So let me get that situated and I'll be back. So first I do want to say that I went ahead and zeroed out my credit cards. So Bank of America should be at 0, Chase should be at 0, Old Navy, I believe, should be at 0. I don't think I've used that. Oh, I did use it, but that's been at 0. So I hadn't used it again since zeroing it out. And I went ahead and took a look at my bank accounts to see what was left over, and my accounts are not reconciling, basically. So for my variable account, it says that I have $291.04 here, but I really should have no, let me do this, 291.04. So that's how much it says I have on paper. But in my account, I have 239.02. So there's a discrepancy there. So I think I am gonna let's see. I'm gonna zero out this right here. So minus 1652. And then groceries I'm gonna keep because I am planning to use that when we're out of town. Household, eating out, co-pays. Let me go ahead and zero these out. That's the allowance and meds. I'm gonna zero out that. Fund money I'm gonna keep because I'm not allocating money to it. So 2215. So I think we're gonna go after that co-pays category, which is not my favorite. Like, that's not the reason for it there, but the money's got to come from somewhere. So, okay, so I'm supposed to have $239.02 in my account. So I am going to keep $44.45 for groceries. The reason why I zeroed out that gas and household or gas and car is because I'm going to have tons of money, not tons of money. I'm going to have enough money for gas and car for my travel, and I have a full tank right now, so that will replenish in the next budget, so I'm not too worried about that. $22.51 for household, $22.15 for eating out. Fun money is $100, so $49.91. So that's what my new total is going to be there. And this should be $239.02. And then this is going to stay 20 because it is 20 in my account. So this is good. Gas and car. Let's see, for travel, I do have the $229 in there, so that's going to stay the same. And then this, I think I'm going to zero this out. So $250 plus $158.25 plus $250 plus $48.39. I'm not counting that. So plus 105, and it's $811.64. So my account is saying I have $811.79, but I'm going to go ahead and recalculate this. Okay, so it is saying 64. I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, this was supposed to be 15. Okay. 15. Okay. Plus 0.15. So it does, this matches. So basically I kept everything the same down here. Up here I zeroed out gas. I zeroed out meds and allowance and uncategorized, and then I took the $80 from copay and dropped that down to $49.91. And so yeah, that took care of the overage. And we're good. We're ready for tomorrow. So here's this right here. I'm going to take my numbers and put them over here. And then we're ready for tomorrow's budget. So I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, wherever you are, whenever you get to watch this. Stay tuned. I'm probably going to post this video tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And then Friday, I'll post my paycheck number 2 budget. And then I'll be out of town on Friday, so I'm gonna make sure that's up and ready to go, so there's something playing while I'm gone. And then let me know in the comments down below, like, what you want to see for when I'm out of town. Do you want to see, like, how much I'm spending? Do you want to see, like, the things that we go do? I mean, it's kind of, to me, it's kind of boring. Not boring, but it's not like exciting. It's not going to be like high spend stuff. So I don't know if you'd be interested. I also did. So I made myself like a little itinerary. So let me know if you're interested in knowing about like what I'm planning to do this weekend. And I will see you guys next time. Talk to you later. Bye.